there goes teacher the teacher.
I'm right here on the corner of Oak Street and Auburn Avenue of the old Fourth Ward District. This corner lies in one of the most prosperous communities in African American history. It's also the birth location of one of the most pivotal Americans in our country's time. Man, do you guys see this special home right here? 501 Auburn Avenue in Sweet Auburn, Atlanta, Georgia. This is the birth home of our very own Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This is a special street, guys, a special neighborhood. Dr. Martin Luther King lived here and walked these very streets until he was 12 years old. Welcome to the birth home of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This place is where Dr. King learned the valuable morals that we famously know him for today.
Say to America is be true to what you said on paper. If I lived in China or even Russia or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
What else do we know about Dr. Martin Luther King? Well, we know that he fought for civil rights for all American people, yet alone African American people.
Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop.
Check out my feet here on the road. This very street, Dr. King walked this street. January 15th, 1929 was the date Dr. King was born. See those double windows up there? Dr. King was born in that very room. This was a 14-room household. Dr. King's family purchased this home for $3,500. Look here. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in this house January 15th, 1929. So, like I was saying, they bought this house for $3,500. Imagine that. How much do houses cost today? If you want a nice home, a couple hundreds of thousands, right? My, how times change. Originally built in the year 1895, this is the original structure of the birth home of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Going up these steps is just chilling itself. I can feel it inside of my heart. I feel the chills in my veins.
As long as America postpones justice, we stand in the position of having these recurrences of violence and riots over and over again. Social justice and progress are the absolute guarantors of riot prevention.
So I just want to say, let's take our history very seriously. Take the time out of our day to learn about our history. Our history is what makes us.
Let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city,
we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream.
The famous I Have a Dream speech was all about the civil rights of all Americans, equal rights. Dr. King himself, he was very upset about the way African Americans were treated here in America in the 1960s.
Just want to say thank you, Dr. King, for paving the way for us. Thank you so much for all of the work that you've put in. And we just want to let you know that your work and your efforts have not gone unnoticed. We will continue to take steps forward to finish what you started. Thank you so much, Dr. King.